Welcome back to Brain Driven Brands. It's Sarah and your
Hello,
boy Nate.
welcome.
What's going on? How are you?
Actually, I'm doing really well today. It was one of those days. I don't know if you've had these type of days where it's just like, remember everybody, Twitter is a vacuum and
Yeah.
not everything you hear applies to you. I feel like
Yep.
I feel like I shouldn't have to say this after 5 straight years, but this all happened because, and I didn't give you context for this before we started recording. This happened because sometimes Sarah's an idiot and I get real angsty on a Friday because I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I hate everything, but like I disagree entirely. And so I will pre-schedule that angsty post for next Monday, and then I will forget that I scheduled it.
You're in a better mood.
And 100%, I'm in a better mood today. And I'm like, oh, sorry. So, anyways, luckily for me, the post that I scheduled today was not as angsty as I thought it was.
That's good.
I posted a tweet that said, "What's the dumbest take you've heard about running ads?" And then I want to give the like trophies to the top 3 stories. Guy, the freaking responses in here, I'm like, I can't believe people believe this. Like, I'm concerned
I can't
for
wait.
the
Let's dig in.
industry. Oh my God. Number one, you're gonna love this. The worst hot take about ads. Never turn off an ad.
Yeah.
That's are people still believing this as a thing?
Yeah.
That you should just leave the ads on forever?
I just
Oh
explained this to
boy.
someone last week. And this is like part of my overarching belief that like Meta is not infallible. It's not perfect.
Thank you.
It
Oh my
makes
God.
mistakes
It's a
sometimes.
robot, guys. It's a computer.
And like
Oh boy.
it happened a lot in the last year when I was running ads for OG. Like if overall business performance was bad,
Mm.
to me, that means our top spending ads aren't doing their job.
That would make logical sense. Yeah.
That shouldn't be a hot take, but you wouldn't believe how hard people try to fight me on it.
In
So like
2026, yeah.
I knew I
Maybe
could come
next
in
year.
on Mondays if we had a bad weekend
Mm.
and just turn off our top spending ads and performance would improve immediately.
Yep.
And like those ads sometimes get turned back on at some points. But like for
Exactly.
whatever reason, Facebook decided to spend 80% of that campaign's budget on one ad and
Yep.
overall business performance sucked. It's like, okay, then that's not the ad to bet on right now.
So turn it off. Well,
Yeah.
and I love this. This is a key takeaway for this specific, like hot take, like bad take, whatever you want to call it. Dumbest take I've
insane
ever
take.
heard. All right. Second dumbest take, which I heard this and I was like, is this a thing? People still believe this? Somebody said, gotta season the pixel. Do people still season their pixels?
It depends what they mean by seasoning their pixel.
I don't know. He didn't give me any context. He was like, dumbest hot take I've ever heard. Gotta season your pixel. I'm like, do people still think this is a thing?
Yeah. I'd be super interested in like
About this.
in what they mean. Like, so I started a new
I don't have
brand
context.
from zero this year.
Mhm.
That I haven't really talked about, but like
Sorry.
we're
All right,
like
you're working on it.
we're like getting close to like mid 5 figures in revenue. So like watch out.
Jesus.
And like it was a brand new ad account, brand new website, brand new ads. Like I didn't do anything besides run ads, but like I fully expected, like, yeah, the first month is not going to kill it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so
Well, maybe that's what he was meaning.
yeah,
I
like
don't know.
if you're just saying like, yeah, brand new account and a brand new brand needs times to learn and figure it out. Yeah. But like if you are doing tactics to quote train your
Thank
pixel
you.
better,
Season the pixel.
I think you're doing something wrong.
I think that's what he probably meant because I've heard people say this term before that we got to season the pixel. You got to like teach the I'm like, you can season that pixel in like 48 hours if you want. So
Yeah, like I know
not
that
that
people used to like go like super heavy on like targeting parameters for the first like chunk of ad spend to force it to go to like who they want and then would pull back to broad targeting, but like hope Facebook remembered who it went after for first. I don't know. There's better things to do in your business than to worry about the saltiness of your pixel. Guaranteed.
Guys, don't worry about salting it. Okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're probably fine. All right. Number 3 in here. Oh my God. Soon as I heard this, it hurts my heart to even hear this because 100% not true. Dumbest mistake ever. Running ads will hurt your organic reach. I have not heard this hot take very often, but this guy was like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this. Like on a call 2 hours ago, somebody was like, really?
Yeah.
I've only heard it maybe twice in my entirety of the 7-8 years that I've been in this business.
Let me tell you who says
what?
it. People who say it are like brand founders that like started like 10 or more years ago, whose Instagram posts used to get a lot more reach than they do now.
So they're like, it's hurting.
So like that's what they blame. They don't blame that, like, well, in the
Oh
beginning,
boy.
one, it was a different platform 10 years ago. Two, when you had no money to spend on ads, you put more time and thought and
Into
effort
your
and strategy into organic, and
into
it
your
performed
organic.
better.
Oh boy.
No, this is dumb. There are brands that spend
The
hundreds of
dumbest
millions
topic
a
ever.
year on ads and have great organic social stats.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
follow
like, you
them and do
guys,
what they do.
the ecosystems help and support each other. I've never seen anybody
Yep.
who's put effort into ads and effort into organic and seen one of them just tank because the other
Yep.
one's doing well. That doesn't even make any logical sense. Okay, I can't. That one's going to get me too angry.
That's like a conspiracy
Yeah.
theory. And you know, like, I'm a conspiracy guy, but that one's just a coping mechanism.
Especially like as
for bad
somebody
ads.
who is like pro organic, like I'm
Yeah.
actually about to just fortify my entire organic like
Same.
structures and systems this year because it's working so incredibly well. Maybe we should do an episode on that, on like
Yeah, we should.
our organic strategies.
I think I'm doing a fun thing over on the side and hustle. Like, I am
Mm.
fully convinced, like, we're gonna have some seasonality around Father's Day and Christmas.
Mm.
I am like fully on board with like, okay, cool. I'm gonna spend money on ads in Q2 and Q4, and I'm gonna go hard as shit on
Oh,
organic in Q1 and Q3.
yeah. Oh, please do organic. I have a
Yeah.
system I need to show you
Go.
because
Great.
AI automation for organic. Oh God, like
Okay,
get
I'm ready
ready.
for it.
About to explode the whole brand. Okay. What was that number? I think that was number 3. This is number 4. This one came from Azar, and Azar, I appreciate you immensely because you notice and get you notice like the funniest things that are so spot on. Let's pause for just a minute. I'm going to tell you something that I have 100% never told anybody before. For years, I 100% thought that ads were just really a creativity thing. They only won if I chose the right hook, the right creator, the right script. I was 100% sure that ads came down to production. And it turns out that's not at all how ads work. We are testing and tweaking and chasing trends, but nobody can tell us why that ad worked. This is the reason why I built the Tether West. I am so tired as a creative strategist of not having any insight as to what's going to work. The Tether West is a system, very simple creative strategy system, that reads what your customers are saying in real time, finds the emotional patterns that are underneath those trends, and then turns them into direction that your creative team can actually act on right this second. Brands that are using this are currently cutting their creative time in half. They are saving thousands of dollars a month on personnel costs, and they really are just less stressed because they know exactly what to say, how to say it, and who to say it to. Anybody can use it, from your CMO all the way down to your brand new creative strategy hire. If you guys want to test out a creative strategy system this year that's very, very simple, check us out at tetherinsights.io. And now back to the show. Somebody, I guess, told him today, just change the format color for Andromeda best practices.
Okay, can we just put Andromeda
take.
in the bucket of like
Andromeda.
terrible hot takes?
Worst hot take I've ever heard in my entire life. Are you kidding me? Just change the format color.
Do you know how I know that all the Andromeda takes are bullshit? Because
Okay.
2 things. 1, I don't know what it is. And the
And you're
ads that
crushing?
I run make a lot of money. So like, I don't care.
I mean,
I just don't care.
That's some sauce right there. Like, if you're still able to grow a brand well into the 7, 8, 9 figures, and you don't really keep tabs on Andromeda, it must say something a little bit about like whatever it is you do know. And this is the reason why I hate it when people bring this take in about like, you gotta Meta's best friend. Meta doesn't even know what they want. They don't even know what's going on. Because I have heard from several different reps. None of you are correlating.
Did you see? Yes, different Meta reps will tell you different things. Hilarious. And then did you see David Herman's tweet this morning that was about like the worse his opportunity score from Meta gets, like the lower his CAC is, and he's like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I'm like, guys, don't worry about it as much as you think you need to. I understand that the algorithm's going to keep changing. Meta's still going to come out with stuff that's like, these are best practices. Guys, don't worry about it, okay?
This could probably like encapsulate every bad hot take we hear about advertising today. Stop worshiping Meta.
Oh,
it is not an all-knowing, all-seeing advertising statue that we must like commit 100%. Sacrifices to. Like, take Zuck's dick out of your mouth and build a really dope brand.
it makes me want to
How's
shake
that?
people because I'm just like, guys, I understand that you think it's important. Keep tabs on it if it makes you feel better. But overall, the only thing you really need to know is what your customer wants.
Yeah.
Not what Meta wants, what your customer wants. I can't. And all right. Again, I knew this was going to make me super crazy mad. But all right, we're going to keep going. Here we go. So Kevin, one of the worst hot takes he ever heard was direct response does not equal brand, which I found really interesting. Direct response does not equal brand.
He's saying that's a bad take.
Bad take, yeah.
I think you can build brand through the way you advertise.
I think you can too.
Yeah,
I 100% think you can. And I know somebody's going to come at me and be like, Sarah, that's not what you've said for the last 3 years straight. No, you can build brand into literally anything. And we've talked about this so many times on this podcast. Sarah adds a dinosaur in front of my freaking name on all of my emails that I send out to customers or partners or whoever. Brand.
Yeah.
People know Sarah's the girl that has the dinosaur in her like Twitter bio. Brand, guys, you can build it into whatever you want. Brand is just a mirror. It's just a way for people to buy pieces of themselves. That's it.
Well, and I think this is where people get confused because we use the word brand, and I don't think we should. I think we should use the word personality.
Oh,
and like
truth.
It'd be like someone saying like, oh, like you can't use your personality at your job. It's like, well, of course you can.
You can and you should.
Yeah, and it's like
want to get ahead in life.
Yeah, I think brand boils down to like what you say, how you say it, and how consistent you say it.
Yep.
So yes, you can incorporate that into advertising and become known as a brand.
Yeah.
Through direct response ad efforts if you do them well.
100%.
And you know what? This is like the punchline to it, I think. If you don't think your direct response advertising impacts what people think about you, I mean, you're in trouble. And like, I always tell people, like, you're building brand whether you are thinking about it or not. So if you're not thinking about it, probably not building the brand.
Maybe
you're pumped
you
about.
should.
Yeah.
And if you don't, again, we can go deep on this rebel. If you don't know who's managing your brand, who's managing that voice, that tone, that intensity, if you don't have somebody in the brand who's managing the personality for the entire team and making sure everyone's communicating the same personality, you're not going to be here next year. Okay?
Facts.
You're not going to be.
Facts.
Oh, I love these. This makes me so angsty and it makes me feel better. I'm like venting on a Monday. Okay. All right. Last one in here. And then I would love to hear some of the ones that like you've just like osmosis. This was really interesting. Horrible take. Scale your winners by 15% every day.
Yeah.
This guy's like feedback on this is he's like, there's no rule, right? For him, at least, he scales as long as it's holding his KPI. And for some ads, you double the budget every single day. As long as they hold, you double it.
Yeah, that feels super aggressive. So I mean, that feels like you're eating into your gross margin without
I'd
really
love to
thinking
see
about
the data behind what he's saying. But logically speaking, he's not wrong as long as the ad is holding. You technically don't have to just do 15%, I think is what he's trying to say, which I kind of agree with.
Yeah, I think like don't be greedy.
I would agree with that.
I have seen
caveat
greediness and impatience
Oh,
kill more brands than anything.
Yes.
And kill more great marketing campaigns and great marketing efforts than macroeconomic headwinds or like meta issues or pricing issues.
Yes.
If you get greedy, it's going to come out someday. So that's all I'd say. Like 20% a day sounds super aggressive to me. I don't see a reason to do that. The only like business examples I could think of is like if you sell fireworks, like probably on June 25th, you're probably doubling your budget, and then you're probably doing it the next day. Like if you like Spirit Halloween probably goes hard in the paint for October with some crazy budget
because they go out of business every year in November.
Yeah, and you might be thinking that BFCM checks that box, but it doesn't because people have been thinking about what they're going to buy themselves for Christmas all year. So if your product does not have a specific 2-week seasonality to it, I think you can spread out your budget increases over the year and you will be much better off.
if you sell Easter candy, if you're
Yeah.
in like some sort of a Mother's Day, very specifically a Mother's Day centric thing, if you
Yep.
only sell on 4th of July, if your product really just only fits one use case,
Yeah.
a holiday use case,
If you sell
yeah,
the
maybe
glasses
it's
that people
harder.
wear on New Year's, yeah,
Yeah.
you've got a real short window.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to go with some aggressive budget increases.
Yeah. All right. All right.
But like
I'll take that. I'll take that.
we're going through a new product launch right now. I'm not going to talk too much about my new job, but um, we had a 30-day forecast for ad spend and sales on this product. We are beating that forecast because obviously.
Because your day goes, duh.
But I am not scaling budget past the forecast.
Mm.
I'm just going to stick
Interesting.
to the plan.
Walk me through why.
Because there's no reason to. Because we
Oh, I
all
like
agreed
that.
if we
I
hit
like that
that
take.
goal, we'd be very happy and we would get enough data to
Oh,
learn how to sell this product the best we can. And on the
this.
31st day, I will scale the budget on it. And there are like budget increases built in. But I'm not scaling past the planned increases because there's no reason to get greedy and lose money on this.
Okay. Give me your hot take or worst take. Bad take.
The worst takes I hear.
The worst takes that you hear.
I had someone hit me up this year because the investors of the company weren't happy with the way the ads looked. And the ads were like just photos of the product. And they like wanted more out of them. They wanted like more graphic design treatments on it.
Oh boy.
Of course, I let them know that those were the best ads we had and they were doing well. But yeah, so I think like, I don't know, the bad hot take is like founder subjectivity matters in advertising when it shouldn't.
Oh, I would agree with this. And this is coming from a founder, like
Yeah.
somebody who wants to freaking nitpick the shit out of everything that goes out of this office. I'm like, founders, I love you. Stay out of it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, dear God. Even if we're bringing you in to do folk podcasts or UGC or like founder-led videos, do a good job with those. But please don't try and get into the rest of the account because your team has a strategy that they're trying to follow. And I don't know if you guys have read any sort of like war battle-based strategy novels or books in general. Sometimes you can't see the full strategy because you're only looking at one battle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, please don't go in there and start messing with stuff. So yeah, that's good hot take. I like it.
All right. And then I've got one more also founder related. I'm like super bearish on like founder ads for most brands. I've seen a bunch of brands go hard on it that I don't think have really any business going hard on it. Like for us at Adapt, our founder is like is a doctor. And like I think that's very relevant to include his clinical background in the supplements we put out. So I think like that's a good use of founder ads.
Yep.
But the founder ads that are like, hey, I experienced this problem, so therefore I like put my life savings into this thing and it's helped a bunch of people and it can help you too.
Yeah.
We don't realize how foreign of a thought process that is to 99% of Americans.
Yeah.
And
which
like,
I mean, it's kind of sad if you think about it.
It's very sad, but that
like
that process of like working hard, making a bet, taking a risk to build a business for yourself is something that most Americans will never do or will never think to do. And like that's why I've always gone hard, on the like employee focused marketing. Like the whiskey guy, Nate at OG, like could say more relatable things than a founder ever could. Like, hey guys, I ate too much turkey and whiskey today. So instead of waking up early to launch the Black Friday sale tomorrow, I'm just going to send it to you now.
I would love to see some ads from your team. Do you have somebody on your team that like has experienced the products that you could bring in?
We do. And that's on the docket for us. I realized it at the retreat we just had. I was like, you should be on camera more.
Yes. Bring in your team, guys. Hot take, a good hot take.
Yeah.
Bring your team.
Well, and like
have them share their experiences.
Going back to last episode's like Batman's utility belt
so good
example is like most brand founders try to make themselves Batman. And I think it's easier for employees of the brand to make themselves the tool belt of like, hey, no, listen, I'm not the main character here.
Yeah.
But this thing has helped me. It can help you too.
Yes. These are so good. Okay. I might end it at that hot take, honestly,
good.
because that was
Yeah.
a good one.
Thanks for listening to
Yeah.
Brain Driven Brands, sponsored by Tether
I need to. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say,
and
is my
Legos
logo up there?
Enterprise. Hey,
Are you-
how about
You're
that?
you're gonna sponsor us?
Sponsored by @NateLegos on Twitter. How's that?
Do I get paid? Or are you gonna give me some
No.
sponsorship? Dang it! You're making so much money now. I thought maybe you'd want to share. All right. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Appreciate you guys listening. If you want to follow me, I'm at Sarah Levinger. Anywhere you consume content, he is at Nate Legos. If you like this show and if you like this episode, go ahead and like, subscribe, share with a friend. Drop us a review when you have a minute. We would appreciate it. Otherwise, have a great week. We'll see you next time.